Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Rule incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the defense rises up and stops him short on 3rd down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Tight end goes in motion. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Oklahoma on the scoop and score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
The drive that will not end. It is a long way to go on 3rd down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And they tack on the extra point. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He bought some time, now lets it go. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. He hands it to the back. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught down at the 20. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. A lot of time in the pocket. Now fires over the middle. The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Thompson. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Thompson. The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun. Makes a nice move there. They stop him at the 22, but that's an important breathing room on this drive.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier tackled there.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, what a move. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. Headed the other way. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the left side. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now the try here for the extra point. UHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is still on fire. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Hits the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here comes the bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Gators are in the red zone now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's running out of time here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the